Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joshua. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this Excel tutorial on data manipulation. This data we want to use is a data collected by me and is practically hypothetical. We are considering 3 products. We have brown bread, white bread, and gingerbread from 3 locations in Nigeria, Lagos, Ibadan, and Osogbo. So we have the customer's gender, we have the average price for different bread varieties. We have the availability. We have the quantity sold. We have the revenue in thousands. We have the stock level, the lead time. We have the order quantity. Then we have the cost also in thousands. And the revenue, the price, and the cost, they are all expressed in Naira. So we want to learn how to transpose the data, how to sort the data, that is arrange data in ascending or descending order, and how to filter, that is how to display only the rows that meet certain specific criteria. Let's start by looking at how to transpose the data. Let's say we want to transpose price and availability, for instance. Just let's select the two. Then copy to new worksheets, and that's Ctrl V. No, Ctrl V will just show us the way just as we have copied it. But since we want to transpose, you will right click here. Then this is transpose. You can say transpose. So click on it. So now instead of our price and availability being in the column, now we have the 2 variables along the row. So that is pretty clear. That is how to transpose our data sets. And that takes us to, let's move up. Sorting. Sorting is arranging data in ascending or descending order. Let us do that for the price. So let's select the price. And to sort, click home here. This is sort here. So for ascending order, you sort from the smallest to largest. Just click on this. And please don't forget, expand the selection so that all the other variables will be equally affected. So sort, that's it. So the lowest price is the price of brown bread in Lagos, and the highest price, that is 2,000, that's a gingerbread, no Osogbo. All right. Then to filter, that is display only rows that meet certain specific criteria. Let's say we want to check those customers' customer gender that said unknown, that recorded as unknown. So what we need to do, so if you want to do that, you select that customer gender, then you filter, just click here, filter, that's one way. So let's go up. So you see this drop down menu here, just click on it. So it's going to show us all the categories of the gender. So let's say our interest is this unknown, peradventure we may want to maybe replace it with male or female or delete it or whichever. So if you want to select it, you just click. You can select everything and then you click on this unknown. Then you say, okay. So we are now left with customers that are recorded their gender as unknown. So you can just copy here, just say Control A. So then Control copy. Yeah. And now let's have it here. Control V. Beautiful. So that's the data for all the customers that recorded their genders as unknown. So that is how to filter. You can do that. And maybe let me show us another method. Um, there's another method to do that. Another method is you still have to come here. Let's highlight, filter. All right, go up. So now click there. Now you can use this text filter. Let's say I am interested in this unknown. I will click equals. So equals, then I will use this drop down and I will select unknown. So since unknown alone is what interests me. But let's say if I want unknown and non-binary, for instance, I will say or. Then again, I say equals. Then come here, non-binary. So, okay. So now this gives me unknown and non-binary. You can see. So that is another method that we can use. So I hope it's pretty clear. All right, so let's filter again to return our data to what we have originally. All right, so that is how to transpose, how to sort, and how to filter. So the next thing we want to quickly consider, we want to look at replace, validate, text to columns, flash fill, formatting, then renaming, recoding, and generating new variables. For replace, let's say I want to replace unknown with female, for instance. Let's do that. What I would do, I would say Control F. So Control F. So with Control F, I have find and replace. So you click on replace since you want to replace it, not just finding it. So what do I want to find? So in this case, I want to find unknown, but be sure of the spelling. Unknown. Unknown. I want to replace it with female. Female. So I say, okay, replace all. That is wherever you find unknown, please replace it with female. So just click on this. All done. So we made 24 replacements. So you can see clearly. So very clear. Let's do the same For non-binary, let's change non-binary to male. Non-binary, non-binary. Please be sure of the spelling. Yeah, you can even copy it to avoid spelling error. So I have male. So replace all. Beautiful. All done. We made 18 replacements. Yeah. So for the customer gender, so let's filter it again and see what we have. Now home, filter. Okay, let's go up. Hey, sorry, it's not filter. Okay, no, that's all right. So let's click here. So we are now left with male and female because we have replaced unknown and non-binary with female and male. All right, so I think that is that with replace. So don't forget Control F so that you find and replace. That takes us to the next thing we want to do, how to apply data validation to control what can be entered. Let's go back to undo filtering. So all right, so if you want to do that, let's create a column here. So insert, enter column. All right. Let's just create maybe a variable. Which variable should we just create now? I'm just thinking of one variable to create. We have the price, we have. So let's get can someone suggest something? All right. Let's say defaults. All right. So, and we want to know, let's say we want to know the number of breads that could no longer be sold because of one problem or the other. Now, we know this is a discrete number. So in such a case, let's go to home. You click on data. Then you will come here. This is under the tool, data tools, you have data validation. So click on this draw down. So you have data validation. So click on data validation. Yeah, you can see that here we have any value. If you still insist on any value, then it's going to remain continuous. So let's drop it down here. So I need whole number. Yeah. Is it minimum or maximum? Let's say we are familiar with the number of default. Let's say it's between 1 and 10, for instance, which means minimum. Okay, let's say 0. And the maximum, let's say, is 10. Good. So you click OK. If you want to enter 11 here, it will not accept it. Try type 11 and press enter. You have seen it said the value doesn't match the data validation restriction. So 11 is greater than the restriction placed on that particular. So now let's type 4, for instance. 4 is within that value. So press enter. Beautiful. Go back again. Let's say you want to type 4.1. It's going to reject it because it's not whole number. You have seen it now. So it's just to pass certain restriction on what to be entered in the column. That is what the validation is all about. And you know, I have it for just this. Delete this. You know, I have it for this cell alone. So if I need it for other cells, I will autofill. That is how to handle it. So if I autofill, let's say I autofill up to this level, then 11 you will see is going to, you can see. But if I type that 11 here, it's going to accept it. Yeah, because that cell is not covered by my autofilling. All right, so that is all about validation. Text to columns, that's another thing we want to look at. Okay, let me take this one back to any value. That's data, any value. So any value. All right, okay. So let me, good. So the next thing we want to quickly look at is text to columns. If you look at what we have under product, we have brown bread, for instance. We have white bread. We have ginger bread. And we may want to split brown breads into two so that we have the color as brown and bread as the products. Let's say we have maybe other products apart from bread. Maybe we have cake or some other things. So we want to split it. That is what text to column we do. Is going to split cell content based on certain delimiter. So let's try and do that again. You come back to that data here. So this is text to column. So click on this. No data selected. So let's select this brown here. Data, text to column. So you can see the delimiter is already working. But sorry, I think to make it easy, let's create the best thing is to create the column next to that product. I think that is the easiest thing to do. So insert the entire column. Yeah, beautiful. So that here we have the color and maybe you have the bread or something like that. So let's do it again now. So we have data, then we have text to column. Yeah, just click next. You can see that's separated it into brown, bread, and so on. That's all right. So I think I'm okay with this. I need the space, so just click finish. You have seen it now. So I now have the bread there, I have the brownie. You can see. So that is beautiful. You are seeing it now. So that is what text to column is trying to do. Yeah, so good. So let me delete the delete. Let me delete. All right. So the next thing is formatting. You know, formatting apply to number format, date format, also all manner of formatting that you might want to do. We take, for instance, let's say I want availability to be into an availability. This is bread now. So let's do that for revenue. So let's say I want the revenue to be in something like 2 decimal places. So just highlight, then you right click, you will see format cell. Format cell, this is number. Decimal places, I have 0 there. So let me increase it to 2. So I want it to be in 2 decimal places. So then just click OK. And I'll see. So we can have it also for cost, for any other thing. So, and that is formatting for you. Yeah, there are other, but that is just the moment you click on format, then look at the various options and try to maybe apply the formatting, the necessary formatting that you want to do. I think it's very, very straightforward to do. The next thing we want to do is renaming. Renaming means, let's say I just want to change the name of the variable. Let's say instead of having revenue here, let's say I want to change this to income. So it's income, doesn't matter of typing the new name in the cell just to replace it. That's very, very straightforward to do. Recoding. Yeah. For recoding, the one that I want us to quickly look at is a situation whereby we want to recode maybe continuous variable to say categorical variable. So let's do that for availability, for instance, and let me show us the procedure to follow. So insert the entire column. So yeah, beautiful. So okay, I need the maximum as well as the minimum number. So equals max. So pick on this max. Good. So I click on the value here, then select it to the end. Then close it. Let's go up, press enter. So in terms of availability, the maximum is 100, and in terms of minimum, again you have equals min. So click on this. So we have Good. Move up. Then, so the minimum is 1. The reason why we try to obtain the range is to determine what our interval should be. So 1 to 100. So I think for us to have maybe maximum of interval of 5. So let's say we have 0 to 20, 21 to 40, 41 to 60, and so on. That's 61 to 80 and above 80. Good. So if that is what we want to do, so we have equals. Don't forget we are dealing with availability. You use ifs. Ifs. Good. So you click on this E2 here, and that is less equal to 10, equal to 20, less equal to 20, comma. So we'll give it a name. So let's say that is equivalent to 0 to 20, comma. Again, you click on it, less equals, the next one will now be 40, comma. So that will be 21 to 40, 21 to 40. Then the next one, let's click on it again, less equal to 60, comma. So that will give us 41 to 60. Then pick it again, less equal to 80, comma, and that will give us 61 to 80. Good. Now we just have one left. Just type true, comma. Then the last one now is, let's say plus 81. Now you say 81 to 100 if you so wish. So close the bracket and press enter. You can see this 41 to 60, which is fine. So what you just need to do now is to autofill. Autofill. You can see this 29, which is 21 to 40. This is 96, which is plus 81, and so on. So that is how to do the recoding. The next thing is, let's say I want to generate a new variable. Okay, let's say this recoding, let us call it availability group. Let's say a group. Let's say I want to generate the profits, and I know my profit is the difference between between my revenue, I think I've named it as income, and the costs. So I press enter. Good. So again, so beautiful. Yeah. So by and large, here we have looked at how to find and replace, validate, change text to columns. Okay, we have omitted flash fill. For flash fill is very straight, very simple. For flash fill, when you are typing, let's say, we have brown bread, for instance. So let's say I want to type brown bread, no problem. If I have typed it again, I will say brown. It's going to be no flash fill. So it's going to be helping me to fill, to try to autofill, to suggest since such a thing exists before. That is what flash fill is all about. That is automatically fill values based on detected pattern. All right. So good. Yeah, we have looked at replace, validate, text to columns, flash fill, formatting, and renaming, recoding, and generating new variable. That's fine. So for today, we want to quickly look at how to obtain frequency distribution and percentages. We want to look at summary statistics for variables. Then we want the summary statistics by a categorical variable. For frequency distribution, let us do that for the product, for instance. So for the product, let's highlight everything here. Then you click Insert, Pivot Charts, pick products, and pivot chart and pivot table. Ensure that you want your pivot report to be in new worksheets. It's always better because if you pick existing worksheet, it's going to be here, it's going to model up what we are trying to do. So click OK. All right. So now what will we do? Bring these products to this axis here. So that is showing us that we have three types of bread there: brown, ginger, and white. We are interested in the frequency, so bring it to this value, that is the counts. Since we are interested in the percentages, then bring it down again. Don't worry, it's still giving us a count. So we will adjust. Let's say we are still interested in the cumulative frequency. So I just have the three here. Beautiful. So I will now come here. I click here because what I need here in this column is the percentage. So I will say show value as percent of column total. So beautiful, simple, and straightforward. Then here I will say show values as percent running total. Percent running total is the cumulative percentage. So is it based on which field? That's product fields. That's all right. So click OK. All right. So the only thing I just need now is this, just to change this cumulative percentage. So this is percentage, and this is the frequency. All right. and this is products. Good. So just can copy this to Microsoft Word straight away. Copy. Okay. Yeah, new. So paste. All right. So I think it is super clear. Very, very clear. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that on your own. So yeah. Okay. So let's move on. Let's go back to, so delete this. All right. So now let's say I want to obtain summary statistics for the quantitative variables. So the quantitative variables I have here, I have price, availability, product sold, revenue, stock, and what have you. So just highlight everything. It is always advisable to place them near one another. So just highlight everything there. Then click on Home, you click on Data, then you have Data Analysis. So Data Analysis, so you select the security statistics here. So you click OK. So now it has selected everything. So I go by the columns. Then let your output be in a new worksheet. Then I need the summary statistics. So just click OK. Fantastic. So this is what we have. So we have for the price, for the availability, then for the product sold. So simple as ABC. So you can copy this and make necessary changes, or you made the necessary changes in Excel before you maybe take it to Microsoft Word. All right, so delete. And so the last thing we want to do is let's look at how to obtain summary statistics by a categorical variable. Let's say we want to look at maybe the prices for maybe the mean of the prices across various locations. Yeah, so if that is what we want to do, okay, let's copy everything up to price. No, I don't want the blank to be there. Good. So again, insert, you have your pivot charts, pivot table. Okay. All right. So now, let me have it by products. So price is the value here. Then the locations, we have it in this place. So this is showing me the prices, but you have the sum. My interest is not the sum, so my interest is the average. So I will say summarize value by average. That is it. So looking at it now, if I'm looking at where to get my brown bread, it's cheapest in Lagos. For gingerbread, cheapest in Ibadan. White bread, cheapest in Lagos. All right. So I think it's very clear. So we can do that also for location. So let's return this. So let me have the location here, and let me have the price. And, that's another way to do it, the products. So it all depends on what you are driving at. Again, don't forget this is talking of sum, which is not what I want. So again, let's say summarize. Let's say I want the maximum prices. So this is it. Yeah, so I think going back to what we have done today, we look at transposing, sorting, filtering data. We look at find and replace, auto validate, moving text to columns, flash fill, formatting, renaming, recoding, generating new variables. And we look at frequency distribution, percentage, we look at summary statistics for variables and summary statistics by categorical variable. Thank you for your time. It's marvelous in my sight. I do not count it for granted. So till we meet again, I'm your friend, Joshua. Stay blessed till we meet again. Thanks and thanks again.